What's going on, everybody? And we are live. I am JohnnyKpicks, and alongside me, I have Blood Money Bets, or Cody from Blood Money Bets. And
What's up,
we are going
everybody?
to go over our picks and predictions for UFC Columbus. And guess what, guys? We will both be there. We are super jacked. It's going to be a great fight great fights from top to bottom of the card. I mean, I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. I can't wait. I haven't been to a UFC in like 6 years, and the last one I went to wasn't a card this good, so I can't wait, man. I'm pumped. Especially we'll get to meet up there, and it's gonna be a great time, man.
It's gonna be good because I've never actually been to a UFC fight.
Oh, nice.
This will be the first one. I've been to like LFA and stuff, like the regional ones, but this is my first one, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah, man. Nothing like a UFC fight. It's gonna be awesome. You're definitely gonna love it, man. And especially in Ohio at the this is a pretty big arena. I think there's 15, 20,000. I don't know if it's the one I went to where with Randy Couture and Silva. That was the biggest show in North America at the time ever, biggest MMA show, and then they did a big one in Canada. But it's gonna be a big show, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I actually been to the Nationwide Arena once. I saw the Blackhawks there a while ago.
Okay.
It was maybe like it might have been like 6 or 8 years ago too. It was a while.
Right. Yeah.
But all right, let's get started here. We'll start with the first fight here. So it's Luis Saldana and Bruno Souza. Who you got here?
And this one, I'm gonna take Bruno Souza in like a close decision, man. I think Saldana's gonna come out tough in that first round, like he did against Austin Lingo. Probably land some power shots and stuff, but Souza moves around good. He throws good leg kicks and stuff, and he's got that karate background. Trains with Machida. I think he's going to be able to survive that first round and then be able to take over a little bit in that second and third. He is pretty good. Bruno Silva is actually pretty good. He just didn't look that great against Bagdasaryan, but man, Bagdasaryan's a savage. So yeah, I'm going to take Bruno Silva. I think it's going to be a real close decision. I didn't bet on it or anything. I actually have I took the over on a little parlay, but
okay.
Yeah. And Saldana seems to slow down a little bit after the first round. That's the only thing. If he could keep up his same pace and power in the second and third, he would be a savage. But that's why he's got 7 losses, man, because he tends to slow down. And then if he can't get that early finish or even second round finish, he tends to slow down bad. So
yeah. I think this fight's going to be really close. I picked Saldana. I do think, like you said, he does fade a little bit as the fight goes on, but Souza, to me, like, he's super low volume, not super low, I should say he's low volume. And that kind of, for me, that's why I kind of picked Saldana, because I do think I think he can win the first round or two. And if that's the case, I mean, this is just a pick 'em fight, and like the intangibles are what's gonna like come down to, like the cardio, whoever is more volume. Like Saldana throws a little bit more volume, I think, too. So that might help in the early rounds. And also, too, Saldana has like a 3-inch reach advantage, I think, or 4, something like that. So that might help with the striking, because I see this fight mainly being on the feet, too. So it's going to be a really close fight. Like, I don't blame anyone for picking whoever they like here. I don't have a bet on it either. I'm just going to sit back and watch this one for the first fight that we're there. And, yeah, it's going to be a close fight. But I got Saldana. I got him by decision. But I mean, it's a close fight, man. Right,
man. It's definitely it's tough to call. Did you bet on it, you say?
No, I didn't.
No. Yeah, and it's good.
This is a too close of a fight for me to bet. I don't really have a strong lean one way or another. I mean, you have to make your pick, obviously, but and you can make a debate, and like I wouldn't argue one bit, because it's so like it's just, to me, like it just depends on who is going to have the better cardio, who's going to throw the more volume, and maybe who's going to land the cleaner strikes, and that's going to win the fight, because they're so equal, I think. But this fight can go either way, and maybe this is the first like fight of the night that the judges are going to start getting crazy, and then the whole place is going to go crazy.
All right, I hope not.
I don't want to have a bet on that fight, so I don't want to.
Plus, this reminds me of like when I took Victor Altamirano a couple weeks ago, and you knew it was gonna be a close fight and a split decision, and it's better than not, because you don't want to start off the night on a loss,
Exactly.
So we'll be there, watch this as fans, and I like the over though, I really do, because like you said,
that's a good bet on this one.
Saldana, I mean, it was juiced up a little bit, but he's live for a finish in that first round for sure. But after that, like I said, he seems to slow down, and then they're both pretty low pace after that. So I think the over looks pretty nice. Over 2.5
for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so we got some people in here. We got some. Let's see. We got Tyler. What's up, man? How's it going?
What's up?
We got BCS is here. How's it going,
BCS man? Eric, what's up, man?
Let's see, Tyler has a parlay with Souza from last weekend. You can cash out at 146. Okay. I mean,
nice.
Hey, I would gamble. Let's go.
Right. Yeah.
Let's see. Dev the Dude's here. What's up, man?
Dev, what's up, man? I was just laughing at one of his memes on Instagram before we got on here, man, about the swimmer, chick.
Oh, yeah. I think I did see that, actually. Yeah. Welcome, Bout Better. What's up, man?
What's up, Bout Better?
How's it going? Let's see. Bout Better's got Bruno. I mean, like I said, this fight's so close. I mean, whoever you like, it's just hope and pray. Let's put it that way.
Right. Let's just hope. I just hope it's a good scrap, man.
Yeah.
We got a lot of people in here. That's awesome, man. Appreciate everybody showing up for us. Every week we have a good time.
Yeah, go ahead and hit the like button for us, guys, and we'll get going to the next one.
Yes, sir.
So we got probably one of my top 3 fights of the night. It's Dvorak versus Nicolau.
Yeah.
I'll start this one off. So I know there's a lot of love coming in for Nicolau, and don't get me wrong, man. He's a very solid fighter, but I think a lot of people are sleeping on Dvorak, and I had to take it. Like, I wasn't going to bet this fight if it was at minus 150, which I think that's what it started at, but now it's like down to maybe minus 120, 125, and I had to jump on it. But I think Dvorak is a very good striker. I think he's going to have the striking edge, even though Nicolau is solid striking. But Dvorak also has I think he has the power edge too in the striking. Yeah. But I might give Nicolau the slight advantage in wrestling, but I just don't see this fight going on the mat. And if it does, I think Dvorak's going to be able to get up. And he has really good fight IQ, and his defense is really technically sound too. But I just like Dvorak here. And like I said, I don't blame anybody for picking Nicolau. He had a good opening line at, I think it was maybe plus 130 or something, which that was a good line to get. But I still like Dvorak, and I like him even more now with the line I got him at. I think I got him at minus 125, but
it's a good line.
Yeah,
it's a good line.
I like Dvorak here.
Yep, I'm with you. I got Dvorak by decision. I bet him. I actually got the bad line. Well, I put it in, a little while ago, but I got him at minus 140. But as long as it pays, but I'm with you. I get with everybody too. That's that betting on Nicolau, because it's going to be a close fight. Both of these guys can be low output if they got another low output guy they're fighting, and Nicolau can be a little low output. I mean, he looked a little low output against Manel Cop, but what's his name, Tim Elliott, they were striking pretty good. He showed good cardio in that. But I'm with you. I think Dvorak's going to have better striking. His leg kicks are super nice. He's got really good boxing. And he's got really good wrestling himself, and he's got really good ground and pound and jiu-jitsu. So I'm with you. I don't know if I mean, I could see Nicolau maybe landing a takedown in the first round, but Dvorak being able to get back up, because Dvorak was fighting good against Bruno Silva when they fought, and Bruno Silva is a great wrestler. I mean, training with Henry Cejudo his whole career and stuff, and he was just a great wrestler, and he wasn't able to really do much against Dvorak. And I do think this is going to be a really close fight. Dvorak's got to not pull no Mike Grundy crap, you know what I mean, and just stick an arm or a leg or whatever, neck out there, because Nicolau's he's got good submissions. He's very opportunistic with them. He's got a bunch of like Japanese neckties and stuff. But other than that, I'm with you, man. I see Dvorak being able to tear up his lead leg with some power kicks, and be able to outbox him, land a little better power, and even be able to grapple and maybe even out grapple him. So I'm with you. And like you said, with Dvorak's fight IQ, man, he's got great fight IQ. So he's going to know to stay off the ground. I mean, I think he could take him down if he wanted to in second and third, maybe if Nicolau, slows down a little bit, they're sweaty and stuff. But I think Dvorak just plays it smart, keeps it standing, and wins like a little point match, and I actually I bet I got Dvorak, and then I also like I said, just because we're going to like this bigger show, and going to the show, I wanted to have some bets in on some over unders and stuff. So I made it like a 0.45 unit parlay on some over unders, and I got the Dvorak over and then I have that Bruno Silva over, and then I got 2 more unders on that too. But yeah, man, I'm with you.
I see this fight going to decision too. But if anyone gets a finish here, I do think it's Dvorak, maybe by knockout later in the fight, though. But I think it's going to go to decision.
Right. Yeah, Eddie. I see what Eddie Tavares is saying. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
True. But I mean, he's fought decent competition. Bruno Silva's good. Espinosa's terrible. And he fought that other late replacement guy. But I like the skills of Dvorak, man. I really think, because I think it's going to come down to like a striking match. And I like Dvorak in that. But it is going to be close, man. And I can't blame anybody that getting them underdog lines. Yep.
Let's see. We got Josh Stradamus is here. What's up, man?
My boy Josh Stradamus.
Yep.
He just started. Josh Stradamus just started his own YouTube channel too.
Oh,
so everybody
maybe that's what he meant when he said that. He asked me if you told me that he like looked up his bets or something. I'm like, no, I didn't even know.
Yeah, I got a screenshot of our stats and I got to send it to you. I've been so busy lately.
Oh, okay.
I just finally last night really got to watch people's breakdowns and stuff at work. I bet it's been crazy for me. But Josh Stradamus got a YouTube page now and got good stats, good talk and everything. Nice. Everybody should go check that out, man. Like and subscribe and stuff.
Let's see. Uncertainty asked if do we think Nicolau can take down Dvorak and win a close decision?
It's possible.
I think he can take him down. I just don't think he's going to be able to control him down there.
No.
But I mean, Nicolau can win a close decision though, because I think this fight will be close enough. It can go either way. I just really like Dvorak. That's just my personal preference.
Right. Like I said, I think Dvorak's going to tear up Nicolau's lead leg. He throws power leg kicks. He did that to Espinosa, was able to hurt him with them and basically win a little point fight after that. But yeah, man, Dvorak, dude, he's like you said, he's like genius level. He was like a pro chess player, and then wherever Russia's crazy. So wherever he was training in chess, they had an MMA gym on it too. It's like a crazy like little factory. They probably got like violinists in there and stuff, but and then so he said that's how we start.
Ice figure skater or something.
Right, they're just like all these smart people, and then an MMA gym. So, but that's how he joined it. So, man, yeah, I like it. I like the fight IQ. I like everything. I like Dvorak. I think he's going to be.
I think he's a dark horse for the division.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, nobody really ever talks about him, but we'll see though. After this fight, we'll see definitely where he stands. But it's going to be a great fight.
For sure.
About better. Awesome, man. We got a little good community here, man. If anybody does anything, man, we're going to shout you out and help the channels for sure. Everybody check out About Better too. Most people probably have. He's got a great page too. Great info.
What's up, Travis? I haven't said hi to you yet. Let's see. Okay, so we'll go on up to the next one here. Let's see. Let me get the tab. Jennifer Maia versus Manon Perrault.
Yeah.
This one's maybe a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, that's man, I got Manon Perrault. I think it's gonna be a good fight though. Jennifer Maia is super tough. She throws her little haymakers and stuff. Maya's got great BJJ. You've seen against like Calderwood and that, and even a little bit against Shevchenko, but she really can't get it to the ground. She really can't. I mean, she couldn't get Chookagian down last fight. And she really don't try that much. She only shot on Chookagian maybe like once or twice. She's got good boxing and all that, but she's not going to be able to stand. She's going to be able to stand with Manon, but she's going to get beat up. I don't think she gets finished. I think she definitely, Josh, my boy. Yeah. I think she definitely, is going to be able to take a punch, or Maia is, but I think Manon, dude, should be able to tear her apart at a point distance and just point her up. Cause she's got her kickboxing and Muay Thai, or karate and Muay Thai background. Great cardio. She'll be able to stop the shots. She could probably get takedowns if she wanted to, but I hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't even play with Maya's guard. And just beats her up standing up. And I expect a decision. I actually got a nice parlay this week with 2 overs. I tried this week, and this is one of the overs. It's the two female. It's the 2 female fights. So
I did the same thing with this one. But I mean. You pretty much said it. I think Perrault is basically going to be the better fighter here. Maia is tough, like you said. I do think this will go to decision. Maia's only been knocked out once, and I just saw the fight. Actually, she was knocked out, and it was a little sketchy because like they were going in to like touch gloves or something, and then the girl just kind of like cold cocked
Yeah,
her, isn't it?
I've seen
like,
that back in the day.
I'm like, that's some bullshit, man.
Yeah,
But
it really.
I'm not even gonna hold that. I'm not gonna hold that against her. So she's tough,
she's
though.
tough, dude.
Yeah,
she's durable.
And, maybe if she could go for takedowns and land them more consistently, I would maybe not be as confident for Perrault. But I mean, look at the Chikagian fight. Like did she even try for a takedown in that fight?
I think she might have tried like one sloppy one early on. I was
gonna say Perrault is a better Chikagian. So
yeah. That's a good.
I just don't see how Maia's gonna win this one. I mean, it's MMA. Anything can happen, especially women's MMA. But this is almost like, yeah.
To me, it's only armbar from guard in women's MMA. She did it to Calderwood, so that's why I'm saying I'm hoping that Manon Smart use that. We need fight IQ. Like that's like one of the biggest things I bet on people sometimes. I mean, it got me in the Cyril Gane fight, but he had good fight IQ getting the takedown in the 5th, but then going back for that heel hook was dumb. But yeah, give me Perrault, man. I got her in a parlay, a 3-fight parlay. And then, like I said, I got that over. So she's an anchor in one of my 3-fight parlays, and then we got her in the over too on a big parlay. So I'm gonna have a lot on this fight actually.
I got a lot of bets on Perrault. I got Perrault by decision. I got the over 2.5. I got Perrault like money line and like 2 parlays. So like this is one of my like fights that I'm like keying in on because I think this is almost a no brainer. Like 99% no brainer here.
Right.
I'm like this close to saying it's a no-brainer pick.
Right.
But for some reason, it's women's MMA, and that might be the reason why it's a no-brainer. It's not a no-brainer, I should say.
Right. I would be shocked. Tyler's right. That's a good bet. The Perrault by decision at -125. That's a good line. I like that.
I think I got it at -105 when it first came out. But that's still 125. Like that's the way I think she's gonna win, and that's a really good bet.
Yeah, that's the only thing. It's hard at the casino. Like how I bet because they don't want to put out too many of the prop stuff like at the Caesars I bet at, and mainly like them decisions and they'll do it on the main event and that, or like the pay-per-views, but it's hard for me to get my hands on them. And like I said, I hate betting online. I can't control myself. I just bet on everything. Pinochle. I'll bet it on it all, man.
I hear you. All right, so yeah, I just went through some of the comments here, but we'll keep moving on up here.
Oh yeah.
All right, so we'll go to probably for me and probably you, the no-brainer fight of the night. It's Kisriev versus Tululin. I can't even say that last name. I think that's pretty close.
Nobody should have made that last name. It's terrible.
Yeah, but I just think this is it your turn or my turn? I don't even remember.
I think you start this one.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah, this is a no-brainer fight for me. I think Kisriev is going to win this one. If you look at Tululin's fight record and who he's fought like trash cans. He's even lost to some pretty questionable guys early on. But I just think he's pretty much a first-round knockout or bust. If he doesn't get it, then I think he's going to lose. But Kisriev is really good. He has good takedown defense. His striking is pretty good. I think he's more of a grappler, wrestler type guy. I think he's going to be able to get the submission. I know he's the shorter guy and probably, I don't know Tululin's reach, but I think he's probably going to have a little bit of disadvantage there too. But I mean, it's easier for shorter guys to get takedowns, and that's what he needs to do to get this fight. So I think he's going to win by submission, either first or second round, but it's going to be inside the distance for sure. Yeah,
I agree with all that, man. Kisriev's tough. I mean, the dude's good everywhere. You've seen him drop people with body kicks. You see him drop people with punches. In his wrestling, he's got he's got 3 rear naked choke wins in under a minute. Like that's a savage. That's when you're just go out and goon somebody and do it. You're doing whatever you want, and then I believe he's got 2 body shot knockouts too. So the dude's well-rounded. Him starting at 170 is a little concerning going up to 185, but he's going to be way faster. The Deniz dude is coming in on short notice. Like you said,
that's true.
Perfect thing about his record is he's only got 1 win over an opponent with a winning record. That was his last fight. And other than that, he's just been beating up bums, and then he's been beating up or getting beat up by bums at some point.
Yeah.
But this is a late notice fight, and it was supposed to be that Assumption or whatever guy.
Yeah, Bagomed or something.
Yep. So yeah, man, I'm all over Kisriev. I'm saying first round submission. What's his name?
Yeah.
Tulin's been submitted a couple times too. So give me Kisriev by first round submission domination, maybe rear naked choking under a minute.
Yep.
So that's what I'm hoping for. Crowd's gonna go nuts over this one, man.
Yep. Yeah, I got him in a few bets. I think I got him a couple money line parlays, and I think I even took him inside the distance for a parlay too. So
nice.
I mean,
nice.
I think I got him at minus 250, and I think that's pretty solid value just in case. But I think more of a chance is probably submission, but I just wanted to be safe with that parlay.
Right. Yeah. I actually have him. I put in these parlays a couple weeks ago. And I got him at minus 330 on his on the price. So I got him, and my 3-fight parlay is him and Perrault. And then I got one more. I mean, when we get to that, but I mean, but yeah, I got him at 330. Then I got him in another one with him and Askarov, which I know that fight's gonna be tough, but it's like I think that dude's gonna be the champ at 125. So
yeah.
It's like it's just like with Aspinall, man, with these guys, even when they're fighting somebody good, if you think they're going to be really, they're a phenom and they're going to be what they're going to be, like that Mohammed dude, you just got to bet him. Even if they put Mohammed against like Figueiredo or even like Brandon Moreno, like you got to be like, man, he can't beat him. He's never fought anybody but like him, but you still got to take him because the dude seems unbeatable. But,
exactly.
Yeah, I'm with you on Kisriev, man. I got him in the 2 parlays, and I hope he comes out and just gets it done quick.
Yeah, I think so too. I think it's going to be a first round inside the distance, whether it's KO or submission.
Right. I'm calling submission. I'll call that rear naked choke, man.
Yeah, I can see that for 100%. MMA Fight Club, what's up, man? How's it going, man?
MMA Fight Club, what's up, brother? Great shows too. I got to go check out his shows too, man. I said, I'm so behind this week.
He's got some really good breakdowns, and
he does, man.
All the fights too.
He's super sharp. MMA Fight Club. Like the first time I watched his shows, I'm like, man, this dude's good. He knows what he's talking about for sure.
And he also has like the like little nugget backgrounds of some fighters too. It's always
cool, dude. I mean, you talk about stats of stats. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I remember the Khalil Roundtree breakdown that he did was really good, and I was like, dang, that's some like cool stuff. I didn't know like all of the background and stuff like that. Yeah,
like his dad got shot and killed. He was like Del Biv DeVoe's manager and a lot of stuff. Yeah, he got into it for lose, but yeah, man, that's all good stuff to know, man. Because then somebody's taking a lot of time to do this. Like we all take a lot of time. And he's taking a real lot of time because he knows his stuff, man. So appreciate that. I love watching this show. So.
Yes. All right. So let's move on up here. We have Sarah McCann and Carol Hosa.
Nice.
No, wait. I skipped one. I'm sorry. Retract. We have Deniz Batgarel and Chris Gutierrez. I skipped that. Okay. You're up. This one. This is a good one. Yeah,
man. This is going to be a good fight. I like Deniz in this. I bet Deniz, but it's going to be a good fight as long as, like, Deniz, man, he's got his crazy hands, crazy accuracy, crazy speed, and crazy power. Like, I was shocked what he did to Brandon Davis because I've seen Brandon Davis fight tough people in the octagon and never just get handled like that. He usually goes like split decision with them, puts up a good fight. It seems like Deniz, he's so quick. And the accuracy of finding the chin, his left hand is crazy. He's got good power in his overhand right, but his left hook, man, when he's touching people, they're going down. And like Chris Gutierrez, I'm not gonna lie, I've made a lot of money off him in fights and stuff. Because he's usually fighting lower level competition. And then, but dude, to be honest, in all his fights, I'm always worried. Like he never just dominates anybody. The only person I've ever seen dominate was Vince Morales, and then like. Other than that, he's going to like split decisions. His last fight, I thought he kind of clearly won 2-1, but they had a split decision. But he just doesn't really ever put a stamp on a fight. He throws them leg kicks, but now people doesn't have very good boxing, and he's got them leg kicks. But a lot of people know about that now, so they just practice against leg kicks against him. His grappling's okay. His offensive grappling's all right. The last dude he fought was the Brazilian guy. That he went split decision with, and he was trying to take him down, couldn't get the takedowns on the Brazilian dude actually, and it was a close fight. It really was. Like he didn't dominate nothing, and I think Deniz, man, this guy's like the real deal. Like I think that he's going to be able to keep it staying close. And what's one of the best ways to deal with leg kickers is like when Max Holloway fought Volkanovski the second time, is when they're kicking, you're throwing punches. You got to be firing off on them. And that's what Deniz, I think, is going to do. So that, I mean, and if he fires off on you and you got your hands down a little bit throwing a kick, you're going to hit the ground. I don't know if he's going to get the finish because Gutierrez is tough. You know, remember Hani Barsolas finished him. Hani Barsolas just ragdolled him and stuff. But I'm going to take him. I'm going to take him in a decision. I don't know if he's going to get the finish. I mean, I wouldn't even bet no decision though. Like Deniz definitely could finish him. Like
100%.
So, but I got 2.4 units on Deniz to win 1.5, and I really think he's going to cover that, even in a slow-paced like 3-round fight. Like I mean, Chris Gutierrez couldn't even take Cody Durden out. You know what I mean? He got taken down, and Cody Durden's 125er, and Gutierrez 135. So I mean, Durden took him down, took his back the whole first round on short notice, and then gassed out in the second and third. That's why it was that draw. But yeah, Gutierrez doesn't impress me anywhere other than if he can just fire off leg kicks on Vince Morales. So give me Deniz by either finish or decision. I'm not sure on that.
Yeah, that's like 100% what I was gonna say. I was definitely with the leg kicks. Like the best way to stop leg kicks is just to either catch it or just counter with a right or a left, whichever kick they're doing. And and he's gonna have the reach advantage too, Deniz. So he's gonna be able to touch him in the face. So I don't think.
Good point.
And I don't think he's going to be doing that for too much. Maybe early in the fight, but I think Deniz's going to be able to catch him. Maybe if he does that too much. But yeah, like you said, Deniz he has really lightning fast like combinations, and his left hook is dangerous.
Yeah,
and
I can't wait to be there live and hear his walkout music because he's got that like crazy Mongolian like type walkout music. That's gonna be cool. The Storm, Deniz, the Storm, but it's gonna be a good one. And yep, man, I'm all over it with you, man.
Yeah, for sure. And then, like I said, I was just real quick. I do think I think this fight will go to decision, like you said. Gutierrez is tough. I don't think he's ever been knocked out in the UFC or ever. No. Actually, I think it was just that submission one time. Yeah. But I know he's a popular underdog pick too, but he is short notice as well. And
exactly.
Actually, I just looked while you were showing Deniz down to -125.
I don't get it.
I'm literally going to place a bet like the next time you do a review so I can do it real quick. Because that was the number I'm looking for. Like I didn't want to touch him at like -160 or 150. And then now it's like 125. I'm like, I mean, you're making me bet now. Because I don't really I don't either. I don't get it.
Because like because Gutierrez really ain't good at boxing. Like, you know what I mean? His boxing's not that good.
He has really good kicks.
He, excuse me, he doesn't finish anybody. I mean, like I said, Vince Morales with the leg kicks, but he's not going to out wrestle him. So I just don't know, man. I think because it's not like Deniz ain't got kicks too. I mean, Deniz seems like real legit. Like I really do think that that he's going to be able to he might even stop Gutierrez. Like I'm really good. And it makes me want to go put in another bet on Deniz. The line keep going down because like I said, I put my stuff in a while ago, and I got it.
You do Caesars, right?
Yep. And I just I just assumed that was going to go up. You know, I beat a lot of line movement. I missed the line movement on this and Dvorak.
That's why I didn't want to touch it because I think I saw it at like -160, 150. And I'm like, eh.
Yeah,
but if it's -125, I mean, it's to me that's basically a pick'em.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And I mean, I'll take him at pick'em all day.
Yes, if you got a good read on a close pick'em fight like that, when I do, I usually go big on it. I got lucky last week with I only put 190 on Grundy because I got him at -130, and I was going to put 260 on him, and then that was terrible, man. Grundy, man, that hurt my heart.
Well, actually, -125 is on DraftKings.
On DraftKings,
yeah,
that's a good line.
Caesars has him at -140, so maybe it'll come down eventually, but.
Right. Yeah, Josh Stradamus, man. The Mongolian is going to win. They say he's got some of Genghis Khan's blood in him. So
if he does, that's ruthless.
Yeah, I'm about to move these paintings up too. My buddy I want to put up my twin sister. I got a twin sister. She got me this Blood Money MMA bets thing, a big poster like framed, and then my buddy gave me that George St. Pierre autographed poster of him and DJ
I saw
Penn.
that. That's pretty baller, man.
It's awesome, dude. I'm gonna hang both of them up lower. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
All right.
I love
Bet placed. Bet
that.
him
Oh,
on
you placed?
DraftKings.
Yeah, that's a
I
dude.
mean,
One
minus 125 DraftKings. If you do DraftKings, anyone, and you like Deniz, minus 125.
that's love, dude. I
I think
honestly
it's
don't see
good.
like I don't see him landing leg kicks and taking Deniz. Like Deniz seems, dude, he's really coordinated, really athletic. Like this guy could be a
He's
problem in this
quick.
division.
He is
Quick
quick.
accuracy. He finds that chin. I mean, and he really find. And did you? I mean, but dude, he dropped Brandon Davis like with every punch he was touching him with. He probably dropped him 3 times before he finished him. Like,
Yep.
dude's the real deal. I think he's the real deal. And if you get him at minus 125, because after this, if he destroys Gutierrez, you might not get Deniz for. It's like for under like 180, 190, 200.
Yeah, I was gonna say 200 or more. That's what.
And he looks special. I don't see nothing special in Gutierrez. And Deniz has that. It's like Aspinall last week. Like I was saying, like, dude, you ain't gonna get him. We ain't getting him for under minus 250 to 300 ever again, unless he's fighting like Cyril Gane or something like that.
Yeah,
so
exactly. BCS said the sportsbook are making it harder and harder to get plus money on good fighters.
They really are.
Yep.
I mean,
you have to jump early, and you might even have to look like a week or 2 out, like we were kind of talking earlier. Blood.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta, because the line movement. I think the more and more people that are betting MMA, and then even fresher, newer people, they're just gonna throw in them big parlays of like the big favorites, and the big favorites been covering. So I think that's why that like in the last like 3-4 weeks, the big favorites. I mean, I don't know what the record is, but I bet it'd be like minus 200 or more. Probably 90% of them have won. So the books are like, man, we're sick of paying this money out. They're just trying to make it too much.
And then also too, like every state is slowly getting into sports betting too. So there's more and more people that are going to be betting on everything. So that's going to fluctuate the lines one way or another way. So
100%.
Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. Next one. Now it's going to be Molly McCann versus Carol Hosa.
Right.
Yeah, for me, this is. I mean, I know some people are trying to hype up McCann, I've heard, and I'm like, nope. I think this is almost a no-brainer for me again. I like Hosa here. I think she's the better striker. She's not going to be the better wrestler in the first round. But after that, I think Hosa is going to just dominate in the second or in third round, even if it gets that far, because I can see Hosa getting a late round finish here, or I can see her winning a decision. But I think she's going to be able to keep on her feet for the majority of the fight. She might get taken down once in the first round, but I think she's pretty sound on the feet or on the mat with her grappling. Mm-hmm. She has pretty good grappling. I wouldn't say it's amazing, but it's pretty good. I don't think she's going to be submitted. So if she does lose the first round, worst case scenario, I think she's going to take over the fight in the second and third round. She has good cardio. Like I said, her striking is very good. And I just think McCann's in the third round, if it gets there, I think she's just kind of, I don't want to say quit, but I just don't think she has the cardio to do anything. I think she might just either end up getting a rear naked choke submission after she gets hit, or something crazy like that, and it's going to be over. So I like Hosa here. I just have her in one parlay bet, the women's parlay that I did. But I don't want to put too much on this fight. I do think Hosa is going to win, though. But it's women's MMA. I'm always a little scared. So I just have one, and that's it. So I like Hosa here.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, man. I'm with you. I think Hosa is actually the truth, man. Carol Hosa.
Yeah,
I would say great striking. She's got good offensive wrestling. She's got good defensive wrestling, and she's got good BJJ. She's got good ground pound. She's really good everywhere. Like you said with McMahon's 41 years old. She's only fought twice in 4 years. Her last fight, she did kind of look good against Juliana Pena. She was able to get them takedowns and stuff, but I don't think Juliana Pena cared as much because she don't mind to work her jiu-jitsu game, and then ended up choking her out in the third. But I'm with you, man. You broke it down perfect. I think that first fight that first round is going to be close, and maybe even McMahon's able to land a takedown, get some control time. But like you said, by the second round, she doesn't get that takedown, and then Hosa just takes over standing up, because Hosa's striking is amazing, dude. Like she's got good step in. That's another thing too. She's got really good inside and outside leg kicks. Like she'll work the same leg on the inside and outside a lot. She's got fast striking. She's got really good hooks, overhands. I like and she's got good step and knees in the clinch, and that can work here against McMahon for sure with her wrestling. And I just think that not only that, but McMahon's also been submitted a couple times in her career. You know, like you said, I think it's after she'll gas out a little bit or she's just constantly grappling. So yeah, man, I got Karol Rosa. I'm gonna take her by decision, but like you said, maybe she gets that late finish. But I got her in a pretty big parlay. I got her. We'll get to it. I mean, I've already put my thing out, but I got her and O'Neal Magny on a parlay, and I really like that. I really like both them guys this week. But yeah, man, just got to worry about McMahon. She was able to wrestle down Pena in the first and the second round and get some control time. So we just got to worry about that and hope that she ain't able to do that to Rosa all 3 rounds. But like you said, in the 3rd round of the Pena fight, then Pena got her chance to put her beating on McMahon. McMahon's a good hammer, not a good nail. So as soon as she gassed out a little bit, she got choked out by Pena. So
Jostradamus said that Sarah landed 9 out of 18 takedowns in her last 5 fights, so she has 50% takedown accuracy. So she's really good.
Some of them fights are from 12 years ago, though. she's only fought twice in 4 years in the last 4. Like she's been grappling though, but no, she's a good wrestler, dude. She's definitely
she's an Olympic wrestler. She's
silver medalist. I'm forfeiting that first round, kind of. I'm willing to say that
I'm
she's
willing
probably
to sacrifice it because I think in the 2nd and 3rd round it's going to be Hosa all day.
And it's not even like that's the thing is it's not like Hosa's just like a good fighter and she's pretty good. Like, she's got really good output and stuff, and she don't gas. So like she's gonna start putting a beating on. There you go. See, Jostradamus got the best stats, bro. He's got good stats between him and MMA Fight Club. Man, you got a lot of good stats and a lot of good knowledge on them. So them channels are good. But yeah, man, give me Rosa. And like I said, I got her in that big parlay. I think she's like you said, better everywhere except wrestling. But she's also, you know, I don't know I can't remember how old she is, but I guarantee she's probably got at least 11 years or 12 years.
I think she's like 29.
So she got about 12, 13 years on her. So yeah, man, give me Rosa. Tough fight though. 27. Oh, so she's got 14 years, but it's going to be a tough fight because McMahon's not just some walkthrough, but Hosa in the end with the better skills, the younger, all that should prevail.
Yep. Let's see what we got. I mean, this it. Like I said, I don't want to say it's a no-brainer, but I really think Hosa's gonna win.
I'm with you.
Last fight average the way to go, fellas. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next fight we got here is Magny versus Griffin. Another good one.
Yeah, I think I'll start this one off. I kind of did that. Man, I really like Neil Magny here. Trying to find it in my notes, but I really like Neil Magny here, man. I think he's bigger. He's gonna have the better striking. He's gonna have the longer striking. To me, like Max Griffin's good, but he's just good everywhere, but he don't stand out anywhere. You know what I mean? Like when he fights other people that are just a little, you know, above his fighting, like he's good. He's like a mid-tier fight, just good everywhere, not great anywhere. Neil Magny though is a beast. I mean, he eats these dudes up alive, like the middling guys. Max Griffin lost to Alex Moreno and Charles Oliveira like in 2019. So, you know, it's been about 2.5 years but Neil Magny would never lose to them guys. Like Neil Magny's a beast. I think these guys are both good and well-rounded, but I think Neil Magny's literally better everywhere. Better in the clinch, better striking, better wrestling, better jiu-jitsu, maybe better cardio. Max shows good cardio and toughness though. But yeah, man, basically both of them do the same thing kind of, but Magny's just bigger, longer, and just a little better everywhere to me. So I'm taking Magny. I'm taking him by decision, maybe 3rd round finish, because you know he gets stronger as the fight goes. So I could see him possibly drowning Max Griffin if he can get him, you know, take him down, get top control and all that, and just work him. Neil Magny never stops working, man. Gets stronger as the fight goes. So give me him by decision, but he could get that 3rd round finish. And like I said, I have him in my big parlay with Karol Rosa. I have 2.4 units to win 2.6, get a little over even money, and I really like them. I think they're both way better than their opponents, and in the end, the rightful winner should win these 2 fights.
For sure. Yeah, I got Magny too here. You kind of said it best, is like I think both these guys do exactly the same thing, but Magny is like right here, though.
Yeah.
He's better everywhere. Like they both like to fight at range on their feet. They both have okay grappling and decent grappling, but it's just Magny's better everywhere. He's going to be the bigger fighter, the longer fighter, and I mean it's just hard to go against Magny here when you see that. Like I just don't see a path to victory for Griffin. I don't even see Griffin getting a knockout or anything crazy like that. It's just
no, he's not even a knockout guy. Well, I mean,
he can.
He has had a couple of less, but he's fighting lower level guys, and I'm gonna be 100% honest. He has looked great lately. Like Max Griffin's looked great lately, but Neil Magny's fighting Jeff Neal. He's fighting, real tough dudes, like top of the food chain guys.
Lawler.
And getting the wins. So it's like, yeah, man, I really like Neil Magny's stats. Really, the only people Neil Magny fully loses to, I remember Ponzinibbio choked him out or knocked him out, and I know RDA was able to take him down. Like I said, if somebody's way better grappler than him, he usually has issues.
Sure.
But as far as striking, and everything else, clinch work, all that, and just heart, determination, all that, man, Magny's gonna beat. He's a top 10 guy all day, almost at the top 5, So
exactly.
Yeah, man. Give me Magny, decision or finish. You got some bets on him?
I got Magny in a parlay with Askarov, and
nice.
I got Magny the over 2.5 in this fight. I think this fight will go to decision. They're both decision machines. I think Griffin's got a couple knockouts recently, but you said, low level guys, and I don't think Magny's going to get knocked out. So this fight's
not like Griffin.
Decision. No. So this one's almost a no-brainer. Like I said, there's just so many almost no-brainers this whole card.
Right. And if it keeps,
that's why I have like 9 parlays.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Usually I don't really. And man, they've been chalking up everything. It's been. It's definitely chalky, but
it's like someone said in the chat, you're forced to do 2 or 3 fighter parlays.
You have to, and it's all and at this point, even with London and all them, it's like 3 to 4 if you're trying to get even money or something. But yeah, man, that's why I like that the dual under.
What do you think about Magny via submission at plus 800?
In the third round, in the second or third round, that's a good play. Because,
I can see that because he might be able to get the fight to the mat and maybe just
I think he'll be able to once he wears on Max Griffin, because Max Griffin does slow down a little bit. Like he'll never quit or nothing, but in the second and third, he's very hittable and slows down. And Neil Magny's great in the clinch, great everywhere. And when he gets you down, he just never stops trying to transition, strike, ground and pound, all that. Like Neil Magny's good. I like him, especially like I said against Max Griffin.
He's just super well rounded. Like that's the good thing about him. Like he can do anything. And like I really like those fighters that are just like they might not be like the best striker or the best grappler, best wrestler, but they know how to like perform in every situation of wherever the fight goes. So those are the guys that you kind of want to bet on because let's say he's fighting a really good striker, this guy, and then Magny's like, all right, well, I'm getting this fight to the mat, and then I'm going to win this fight. So he might not be the better fighter, but he has just more.
And fight IQ,
IQ
better toolbox and just more skills. And man, and that's what Neil Magny's got. I like Max Griffin, but give me Magny all day here, man.
Yep. Yeah, MMA Fight Club said Magny's a savvy veteran, crafty, 2-sport, high school, college. See, like this information I love. Like I didn't know any of like the 2-sport, college.
Oh, nice.
Deployed in Kuwait during the military. See, like all this stuff I didn't even know. It's great. Everyone should go check out his channel and look at all of his breakdowns and that stuff.
Yep, and doing all that cool stuff throughout his whole life made him the tough dude he is,
Yep.
So all that builds you up to like where these people get. Like everybody thinks that a lot of fighters, dude, are just like street fighters that go to the bar and do this, but no, it's a lot of athlete dudes that are just smart and then they're tough. I mean, most of these guys don't even like fighting and stuff, but
Josh said Magny usually loses his fights in the first round, and there's just no way.
Yeah, I don't think Max Griffin, like he's not too much of a finisher. I know, like I said, he finished a low level guy.
Brahim with that ear thing.
That dude's terrible.
I know.
That guy. Not Brahim. I'm sorry. I was thinking that Imavov dude. He fought another Russian dude. That guy was terrible. Michel Pereira beat him up too.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name though, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. But 14, yeah.
14
Yep.
decision wins. I mean, he's a decision machine. So, I mean,
Yep.
Magny by decision. I don't know what the line is, but that's
Yeah.
also a good bet too.
That's a real good bet.
Or the over. I mean, the over is pretty much paying the same as Magny winning. So I just did it just in case of a fluke. Maybe Magny came out flat or something.
Right. That boy don't ever come out. He just
I know, but
I love it. This is gonna be a really good fight because
I'm
all
excited
3 rounds are just gonna be banging back and forth with these 2 dudes. But neither one of them have got like knockout power. That's why Max Griffin's so hittable too, man. Like he's gonna get hit.
And that's another thing too. I think I put it in my video. Griffin usually absorbs like 4 strikes per minute, and Magny only absorbs 2. So
nice. Yeah. Yeah. He's gonna be absorbing a lot. Yeah. Oh, I like that 2,000 strikes against opponents. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
that's a lot of times of touching people. That's a lot. It's putting your hands on people a whole bunch, man.
About better. I am sipping on Führergeist. It is a brewery in Northwest Indiana, New Oberfalls. I don't know if you ever heard of it. It's really good though. If you like IPAs.
I'm drinking beer too.
Oh yeah, what you got? Oh, brew beer.
Got that mug real beer. Yeah, it's the good stuff, man. I love brew beer.
All right, we're getting some more. Let's see what we got here. BCS, too many no-brainers typically means a line mine is coming. Or land mine.
Maybe. Yeah.
Or line mine, same thing. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Jack Attack's here. What's going on, man?
What's up, Jack Attack?
Nick Alexander's here. How's it going?
What's up, Nick?
Let's see.
Great dude.
You two are going. Yep, we're gonna try. We're gonna definitely meet up sometime. Are you going up there Friday? I can't remember if you said that. Tomorrow.
I don't know if I'm gonna end up going up tomorrow night or get up there real early on Saturday. But what we should do is we should try to meet up at this Planks place, get some lunch or something like that, and then maybe we can even do a little live thing. And man, they got the best food. Planks in Columbus. They get it's like 130 years old, but man, their food and it's cheap too, and it's good food. We'll have a good time.
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's shoot for that if that's what you're gonna end up coming up. We can get like lunch around like noon or something.
Yep, that'll be perfect. Yeah, perfect.
Do a little do pre-gaming and all that good stuff.
All right, we're gonna have a good time.
We will. All right, let's go up to the next one here. Let's see. Where are we? Okay, so it's gonna be Diakese. I can never say this one. Diakese and Borschev.
Diakese. Mark Diakese.
Yep, and then Borschev.
Yeah, that's the one I can't. That's the one I can't say.
So I'll start this one. I really like Borschev, and I know Mark is really solid. He has solid wrestling. He has good striking as well. But I just think Borshev's gonna eventually. It's not gonna look pretty. I know it. I know the first round's gonna look really ugly, but I think the second round's gonna come out, and I think Borshev's gonna be able to get the knockout. I know both fighters were wobbled in their last fights, but Borschev was able to, come back a little bit, and then he actually got the knockout. But Diakese wasn't. He got submitted right away. So I just like Borshev's striking. I think his striking is superior, and I don't think Diakese is going to try to go for wrestling unless he's in trouble. Because he's not a striker, actually. He's not really a wrestler. He can wrestle, but he likes to strike. And I don't know. That might be his downfall in this fight. But it's going to be a really good fight. I do have a bet on Borschev. I got him at minus, I think, 155. I was waiting on that line to come down. I think it was at minus 200, but
I seen it way up there.
I wasn't going to touch it at that. But I think I have him in a parlay with Blaydes just to make it plus money.
Right.
But I like Borschev here. I think he's going to eventually get the knockout in the second round.
Yeah, man. I'm with you. I picked Borschev. I don't know if he's like. Sorry. It's weird with Mark Diakese, man. He's tough. He's like you said. He's well rounded. He's got good kickboxing. He's really a striker. But then he's got decent wrestling and he's got decent BJJ. That's the only thing that worries me here. Like I didn't actually bet on this. I'm gonna just watch this. Yeah. But the only if we can find out if Borschev, because he's got a good get-up game. I mean, last fight he got taken down by Dakota Bush, and he's training on a team Alpha Male. He's the kickboxing coach there. I think they said he had like 300 amateur and pro kickboxing fights. And when he got taken down against Dakota Bush, he immediately threw in butterfly guard and and just was able to get up. And that's real good. The only thing I need to know about him before I start betting big is his cardio. And I think this is going to be a good fight because the Casey does have good kickboxing. And if Vyashav Borschev or whatever does have good cardio and he's got his get up game and stuff, this guy's going to be super dangerous. I don't know if he's going to finish Diakase because like the last fight I had bet on Diakase against Thiago Alves, the term. Rafael Alves. But like Diakase, I didn't see him getting finished like that. Of course, he got choked out, but he fought Fiziev and went all 3 rounds with Fiziev and was taking big shots in that fight. Like he wasn't winning any bit of that fight, and he wasn't. If Fiziev's got good takedown defense, he wasn't really able to take him down. But yeah, man, I think Borschev. I think he's going to be able to beat him up, in the first and second. I think it's going to be a close fight. This is a huge step up in competition.
It is.
But I think he'll be able to get it done, though. He's going to be a little taller. Borshev's at a Slaviclaus is at a 4-inch reach disadvantage, so that kind of sucks. But I think Diakase, what he really has problems with is explosive guys, like with Alves. Earlier in his career, who did he fight? He got choked out by someone. I think Dan Hooker even got him, but I don't know how explosive he is. But yeah, man, that's why I didn't bet it. This fight's really hard for me to call because I still need to see what Borshev's about. But I'm picking him to win. I think he's actually might just win a real gritty decision, man. And I don't know if he hits Diakase with them body shots that he hit Bush with, man.
Yeah, that's the thing. He has really good combos, and
really
once he gets in the pocket, like that's where I think he thrives. Like he just has
fast.
Those combos are nasty, and he's willing to exchange one to give out 4. You know what I mean?
Right.
And if that happens, I think Diakase is going to go down.
Oh, he did get rocked a little bit by Alves with the jab. The jab's what set him off balance. Then he got flying knee, and then he just stuck his neck out.
Yep.
But I'm with you, man. I'm gonna I like Borschev, but when I was going to put my bets in, he was still minus like 190. So a lot of money must have came in on Diakase to get him down to minus 155. But I'm just gonna watch this as a fan, be there going crazy because this fight's gonna be wild. So sure. I'm with you though. I do like Borschev. He could get the finish or decision, but I didn't have no bets on it.
Yeah. Do you think Diakase has better wrestling than Dakota Bush? I haven't really seen Diakase
about the same, but he's got decent wrestling. He really does. I remember.
I just can't think of him wrestling in a fight that I've seen recently.
It's been a while because he didn't fight for a little while. But who was it? I think like maybe even against Joe Duff. Oh, I think even maybe he landed a takedown against Lando Venata. He's got a couple people, lower level guys that he was able to out wrestle. So that's my only worry. That's what didn't make me bet on Borschev, but I also couldn't bet on Diakase because I could see him just getting smoked, So it's like I could, but I just need to see what Borshev's about with a little more wrestling put on him, and then his cardio. If this goes in the second or third round when he's in there with a guy that just don't go out with body shot or all that. But yeah, man, I think Borschev could be special if he's as good as he is and he's cardio and that get up game, man. Dude's good. He's going to be real good.
I really like his get up game. Like he might not have the best. Oh, did you see? I'll throw that right here.
Yeah, I'm reading it on Duncan.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say he might not have the best takedown defense, but he does get up. He doesn't accept being on the ground, and I really like that. If you don't have the best takedown defense, because that's going to tire out the other fighter. Like they don't want to keep doing that over 3 rounds, and they're just going to stand and bang, and that's going to be no bueno in this fight, I think.
Yep, especially Slaviclaus did the right thing. He's training that Team Alpha Male, so it shows you he's smart. Oh, yeah, he's trying to make up for what he's lacking. So that's good. Gotta commend him for that.
And Slava's on a 4-fight winning streak with 4 knockouts. So
yeah, dude's dangerous. His uppercuts, like he throws them so short and just so stiff and fast, man. I'm a fan.
Yep. Let's see. Yep. So, Nick thinks he's gonna light it up in front of a big crowd and get a finish. I think so too.
I hope so. We're part of that big crowd.
Yeah,
we'll be there going nuts.
Like I said, I don't think it's gonna be like super pretty or anything. It's gonna be a little greasy, but I think he's gonna get the knockout.
Yeah, I'm with you. I definitely think he can do it.
Yep.
So.
All right, so the people's main event here. Let's move on up to Oleinik or Oleinik versus Latifi.
Yeah, man.
I think I'm on an island on this one, but go ahead. If you
I know. I watched your video. Man, you can't go wrong. I'm picking
I got some
Lear.
solid points I will bring
You
up.
do? Oh, dude.
I will.
Oh, Oleinik's good. Oleinik's going to be a lot bigger here. I mean, he's got 5-inch reach, all that. He throws haymakers that he could easily catch Latifi with one of them haymakers, or just drag him down to the ground and submit him. Or, you know, if Latifi starts getting hit with them haymakers, he might shoot in himself, leave his neck open. I didn't bet this fight because there's just so much stuff that could happen. And I couldn't even really figure out the over under, because I could easily see Oleinik coming out, doing what he does, going hard in that first round, maybe not getting the finish, then coming out in the second, like against Spivak. Like, he was able to take Spivak down in the Oleinik was in the first round. Towards the end, had his back for like a minute and a half, wasn't really able to do anything. But in the second round, when he came out, and you could tell Spivak didn't want to be on the ground with him. But when they came out in the second round and Oleinik slowed down a little bit, that's when Spivak was able to take him down, get a lot of top control, and stay safe. So that's why I'm picking Lear. I think Lear is going to survive the first round, and then maybe even by the second and third be able to get his own little takedowns and just get top control and all that, and it'd just be a boring fight. Both he can be Latier's real low output, and he'll just lay and pray. So
yep.
But hey man, I got Lear by decision, no bets, but I want to hear your points, and I can't blame you. I mean, Oleinik especially getting all that plus money, man. So
yep. Well, I mean, you just said it right there. Latifi is low volume. All he does is lay and pray. And I'll throw it out there. I was looking at his stats when I was doing my video, and guess how many strikes that he threw in the last 2 fights that he was in? Just guess. Random
standing?
number. Yeah.
51.
15.
15 in both of them? With
together,
what was it?
Together.
Versus Lewis, and then against who did I just it was Tanner
Bozer and Lewis. Yeah. He threw 15 total strikes. And both of these fights went to decision.
He had a decent amount of top control on Bozer. Not as much on Lewis, but he had a little bit on him. So maybe that's it. But like you said, he just lays there and prays. That's why against Lewis he lost.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, more of the refs now, they're starting to get fighters up if they're not doing anything. So if that does happen in this fight, I think that whoever the ref is, I hope they get him up, because I just, for me, the Spivak fight that Oleinik fought was a really good fight, and it was kind of eye-opening. I was like, he can go 3 rounds with Spivak. He can definitely go 3 rounds with Latifi, and I think he can potentially even get a submission. And I know a lot of people you can't submit this guy because he has no neck. Well,
I don't want to.
He has legs, he has arms. You can do an arm bar, you can do a Kimura. He's so big and muscular. If you do a Kimura, you don't need much.
No, you're gonna rip it off. Derek Lewis said he was like within 1 second of tapping out when he got in that scarf hold. Like he said, I mean, and he's really got no neck too, but True. Yeah, man. I think if he puts Lear in that, Lear's gonna go out or tap out. But man, I can't blame you at all. Especially, would you get him at? What was the line at that you got Oleinik at?
Well, I didn't touch it. I'm not.
You just predicted him.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just see like a clear path to victory, and like even on the feet. If this fight's on the feet, I like Oleinik better. Like, look at the Spivak fight. He looked really good on the feet, actually. And I think Spivak's a way better striker than Latifi.
This kind of looks like your fight last week too, man, with freaking Paul Craig and Krylov. Everybody was on Krylov, and you said Craig, and you even bet him by submission.
I did. I'm not touching this one. I'm not. I trusted Craig. I don't. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see what happens.
This is gonna be a wild fight to watch. I hope it ain't no boring lay and pray, man. Yeah. We need some stuff.
Another thing too is Oleinik has 59 wins, and I'm sure he really wants that 60 win.
Yeah.
So I just feel it. I'm going with the old man. I usually don't, but I just think he has a clear path to victory. And if this fight does get to the mat, I even like it even more. Right. I think he can wrap up a submission.
He could easily, and especially from his back with the Ezekiel choke. If Ilir takes him down, he's got like 10 of them Ezekiel chokes. So definitely, I'm with you. I mean, I'm on Ilir. I picked him. I didn't bet it, but
I'm not gonna bet. I'm just gonna just watch and just hope, and I'm gonna root for Oleinik so hard. and it's gonna be fun. I said, I know I'm on an island. I think I watched maybe like 10 or so MMA guys, and I don't know if anyone else bet him or picked him or so. But hey, why not? Let's give it a shot.
Right. Yep. Can't blame you, man. Who you got next?
Oh, we got. Let's go up here. This is the good one. We got Askarov and Kai Kara France.
Man, that's gonna be a good fight.
You want to go first or me? I think it's my turn.
I'm not. Yeah, it is because I spoke on Latifi last time.
Okay, yeah, I'll go. I got what's his name? Askarov. I just think his wrestling is gonna be too much for Kai Kara. I know he has really good like defensive wrestling, and he can defend the submissions and all that good stuff, and he has good takedown defense as well. But I just think the relentlessness of Askar always going for the takedowns, I think that's going to eventually get to Kai Kara, and I think Askar is going to be able to keep him down on the mat. Maybe not in the first round. Maybe they'll try to test the striking a bit, but if I was Askar, I wouldn't. I know he has better improved striking, but I just don't see how, unless it's like a first round knockout, I don't see how Kai Kara France wins this one personally. And like we were talking about earlier, I think Askar is a potential champion in this division. Yeah. It might not be today or next year, but in the future, I do see him being a champion. That's how good he is. So I got Askarov. I only got him in one parlay, mainly because Kai Kara France is on a roll. I'll give him that. Right. And he's dangerous. Like if the Bonturin fight, like I thought he looked awful the whole fight or most of it, and then at the very end got the knockout. Like he's dangerous the whole fight. He's like literally his nickname is Don't Blink because don't blink a knockout. So, but I still like Askarov. I think he's going to be defensively sound.
Yeah, man, this is like kind of a little step down in competition for Askarov. I mean, I think he should already be fighting for a title. He just beat Pantoja and Benavidez, which are two. Them are the top three guys in the division. You got Moreno, Pantoja, Benavidez, and Figueiredo, and he beat both of them guys pretty soundly. I'm high on Askar. I think he's going to be a champ. His Dagestani wrestling got great jiu-jitsu. You've seen Pantoja trying to throw up every submission in the game on him. Dude was good. Stayed safe. Landed good ground and pound. He keeps a crazy pace. And great striking. His striking's so improved. I'm with you though, man. I don't want to see him out there in the first round, but he's got good fight IQ too. I don't want to see him out there throwing bombs with Kai Kara.
Yeah, or trading punches with him. I wouldn't want him to do that, but
at all. But he's usually sticking on you. Like he's throwing some punches, but like you seen with Pantoja, he was shooting takedowns in like 20 seconds into the fight, and he wasn't scared to go to the ground with Pantoja. And I think he's going to do that. Stay close to Kai Kara France, hit him with some takedowns. Kai Kara France has a good get up game. He does have a legit get up game, but that's against Brandon Royval and people like that. That's not against Askarov. So, like I said, I think he should be fighting for the title, and I think he's gonna eventually he could win the title easily. So I got Askarov by decision, and then I got him in a big parlay with Kisriev. I got 2 units to win 1.55 units, and I think they're gonna win as long as he stays safe. I can't blame anybody for picking Kai Kara France because you're getting great money, and he's a true underdog. Like he's gonna fight for your money, and he's gonna be there. But like I said, I think Askar is special, and this is kind of a step down in competition compared to Pantoja and Benavidez. So give me Askar, man. I'll take him. Hopefully it's a great fight.
Yeah, if I was betting the Kara France route, I would just do by knockout. I think that's around plus 800 or something like that, because I think that's just the only way he's going to win. I don't see him winning a decision. I don't like he'd have to literally outstrike Askarov all 3 rounds, and everyone knows this fight's going to get to the mat like at least 3 times. Let's be honest.
and to be honest too, like I know Kai Kara Francis don't blink, and he seems like he's this dangerous KO guy, but he's really not. Like he KO'd Cody Garbrandt, who doesn't have a chin. He threw a naked leg kick, and then he got that KO on Bonturan, who doesn't really have. And before that, he wasn't KOing anybody. He got KO'd by I mean, earlier in his career when he was fighting nobodies, but I think he had like 5 decisions when he first came into the UFC, and they were close ones. Some of them it looked like he lost. Rulan Pavia on them. So, but yeah, man, it's going to be a good fight. But give me, I We got Askar, and I just hope he plays it smart. Doesn't go out there throwing wild, crazy hooks with Kai France. Gets out of that first round and can take over more, man.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
All right, let's move on up to the next one. We got Matt Brown versus Bryan Barbarena. I'm actually really excited for this fight.
It's gonna be a great fight, man.
Yep.
That's good. This is gonna be a good one. It sucks. It sucks. Like I'm picking Bryan Barbarena to win because I just think that his body work, his leg kicks and stuff are going to pay off, and I think he's going to have the chin to be able to stay with Matt in that first round. But I can't bet it, and I'm going to be rooting for Matt Brown to win. He's an Ohio boy. He's like real through and through Ohio boy. I'm Ohio boy, so I'm going to be rooting for him to win. But yeah, man, he's kind of getting, I mean, I know he got that knockout in the second round against Diego Lima, and he was kind of getting beat up a little bit in that fight. Definitely his leg was getting chewed up and stuff, but he literally threw an overhand right, and Diego Lima did what Tyron Woodley did against Jake Paul, dude, and just sat there and watched it and just got knocked out. Like, it was weird. But if Matt Brown slows down so much anymore after the first round, I rewatched this fight with Carlos Condit, and he was able to land a takedown in the first round on Condit and beat him up a little bit. But as soon as it got in the second and third, Condit was landing takedowns on him and holding him down. So give me Barbarena being a little bit younger, having really good cardio. And like I said, he works the body really good. Like, he throws a lot of comment, and Matt Brown don't like getting hit to the body. Matt Brown and Cowboy Cerrone are two dudes that they could never take body shots, man. They get hurt easily to it. And even that Fluffy Hernandez coming up, that that dude, I've seen him get beat by body shots at least twice, like in the UFC, and getting hurt a lot too. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna be rooting for Matt Brown, but picking and betting purposes, I'm picking Barbarena to win, and I'm picking like a third round body shot for Barbarena, third round KO for a body shot. But yep, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm going the other side. I like Matt Brown here. I know he's older, but as you said, like, he's an Ohio guy. It's gonna be in Ohio. I think he's gonna, and like, I know his cardio does fade a little bit, and actually Barbarena's does a little bit, but that's mainly like in the third round. But I think he's gonna have that second win. Like, I think he's gonna come in, like, he knows, like, he wants to put on a show for his hometown crowd. Yeah, and I actually think he's the more dangerous fighter, especially on the feet.
Definitely.
I think he can potentially get a knockout in the first or second round, but I know I said by decision. I think he's gonna do good in the first and second round. Barbarena's a tough dude. We all know that.
Tough.
He's been in some wars as of lately, anyways. And I mean, you can tell it's kind of, I think it's kind of getting to him a little bit. I don't know. He looks a little different than he did.
He had
maybe 3 or 4 fights ago.
He had a major back surgery.
Okay, well, maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to. He wasn't. They said a lot of people said that, but they said the doctor said he was never supposed to fight again. He had something wrong with his back, and he had a major back surgery, and then I think something else happened where he got like an infection or something crazy happened. But he has definitely not looked fully the same. And yeah, man, the last 2 fights even that Darion Weeks last fight, he seems a little slower and stuff. And the one thing, man, that you got to watch out for with Matt Brown is that dude has sick stepping elbows. Like he'll parry the jab and hit him with the elbow. He hit Carlos Condit with it and stunned him. He knocked out like Diego Sanchez with one of them. He was crack Lima with it a couple times. Yeah, man. Like I said, no. Actually, I do on my one the over under parlay. I took the under 2.5 in this fight because I think
that's a really good bet.
Yeah, because I think like the only one out of with Carlos Condit out of the last like 10 fights for Matt Brown haven't finished, and you'd be either him getting the finish or getting finished. And I think these dudes are going to go to war because they're both tough guys, savages, and they're gonna go to war. And I hope one gets stopped.
I can see this fight being like just a straight banger. Like, they're gonna give it all, their all, and whoever's left standing, and like, that's gonna be the winner. Like, I could see it totally happening. Like, even in the first round, they'll give it their all, and someone's gonna gas out, and then we'll see what happens.
Right, and this could be. I'm calling fight of the night on that fight right there.
This could be definitely. Yeah, if they don't win a bonus here, I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I like Matt Brown here, so that's just me.
I hope,
but it's gonna be.
I'm gonna be cheering for him. Yeah,
and I'm watching this line so close because if I can get Matt Brown at plus money, I may throw my last bet of the card because I'm done. I got one more bet, and this is it.
Okay.
I just did one, and I'm like, oh, but I wanted Matt Brown.
Right? And you want to have it,
He's
especially
so
on
close. He's at like minus 105. Like he's so close. I'm like
right there.
But I have the you know, I can stop myself.
Right.
Maybe.
Hey, I like what you said too. That's a good point, man, about him being at home in Ohio. That's going to give you extra strength because, you know, every time he's going to land a shot, man, the crowd's going to be behind him going nuts.
It's gonna give him like a second win, maybe. Like he'll gas himself out after the first, but if the crowd
do the old Hulk Hogan, he just starts shaking his arm and fucking
and then if there was a ring, they'd be like, or that was Ultimate Warrior, wasn't it?
Yeah, where he just came in and
him and Ultimate Warrior and Sting were my like favorite wrestlers when I was growing up. Like old Sting, like blonde Sting.
Yeah, the
not
Sting,
like pro Sting. Blonde.
Right. Sting. Yeah, I liked growing up, I liked Hogan. And then my mom and them used to take me to a bunch of them, but I like Bret the Hitman Hart too, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then you get up.
I like Shawn Michaels though.
Oh yeah, Heartbreak Kid, the Rockers. I remember Marty Jannetty, all that. I loved wrestling, man.
Yeah, I loved it when I was little too.
It ain't good no more.
No, I don't watch that crap.
Yeah.
Co-main event, we have Joanne Wood and Alexa Grasso. I have Alexa Grasso in this, and I think this is clear cut again. The last couple of fights that Wood's been, I was not impressed. I think she did win the Lauren Murphy fight, but she should have dominated Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy's a trash can. I do not like Lauren Murphy. I don't think she's that great. But,
she's just a tough girl.
She's tough. Yeah, that's the thing. But I just like Grasso. I think she has she's better at her striking is better. She has quicker hands and she's very technical, and her cardio is all day. But Joanne Wood slows down as the fight goes on. The only thing it's a little red flag for me though is if Grasso needs to keep her range a little bit, because Wood is really good in the clinch when she can like get her hands behind the neck and then do knees and stuff like that. But another thing too is Wood's very hittable. She'll take a few punches to land a knee. So it's like, I don't think there's going to be a knockout here by any means, but I can potentially see maybe Grasso landing later in the rounds or something like that. But I think this fight's going to decision. And I think Grasso should win this one pretty comfortably, like 30-27.
Right. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I got Grasso by decision. I got her in this is the one I took I didn't bet her, but I took the over 2.5. I have a parlay, 1.7 units to win 1.5 on the Grasso and Manon fight. Both them fights went over 2.5. So it's a female over fight, I guess, is what the parlay is. But
that's the way to do it, because most of the time they go over.
Yeah, and I'm with you. I just think this is going to be a really close fight. Like you said, Alexa Grasso's got to keep her range. She can't. She's got to stay in boxing range. She can't be in the clinch range. She can't be like on the outside, outside range, because Joanne Wood's got a lot of really good kicks. Grasso's more of just a boxer, but she's really good at boxing. And I was impressed with Grasso against Macy Barber with her clinch and how strong she was, because Macy Barber is pretty strong and big for 125, and Grasso was coming up from 115. And she looked really strong in the clinch and everything there. Takedown defense is on point and all that. I don't think there'll really be any of that. But, I'm taking Grasso by decision. I think her boxing is just going to be a little better. And Joanne Wood's getting a little older now. And like you said, she's willing to take one. And actually, Grasso has a really strong overhand right. So I'm hoping that Wood doesn't try to, take a couple of them in order to freaking land a little knee or something, leg kick and get knocked out. But I'm taking Grasso. I got her by decision. But I do think this is like a really crazy. It's going to be close, dude. To me, this fight, it reminds me, because like Joanne Wood just 8 months ago against Lauren Murphy did look good. She you know what I mean? They went back and forth.
I thought she actually won that fight, but she should have dominated that fight. You know what I mean? It was too close to call, but I still would have gave it to her.
This fight to me is exactly like the Morena Rodriguez versus Yan fight. where they're just kind of disrespecting Wood because she did get knocked out by Talia Santos. Dude, Talia Santos
She's
is
a
a
beast.
savage. Like, even against when she's fighting Shevchenko, in my mind, it's not one of them where you're just like, dude, Shevchenko's winning. She's going to dust her. Like, it's going to be a good fight. And so I don't really count that too much because, dude, Santos is a beast. But it's going to be a really close fight. Like, if you parlay up Grasso or you got a bet on her, you're going to be sweating it the whole time because I don't think she's going to just dominate Joanne Wood. But I do, like you say, see her winning. She can win each round easily.
Yeah, by points.
But it's going to be a fight. It's going to mean both these girls are going to touch each other a lot. But I really just like the over in that. Yeah. Or Grasso by decision. I don't see her finishing Wood. Wood got finished by Santos, and then she got that armbar from guard from Maia. But other than that, she's fought tough girls and fought tough.
Yeah,
she's a tough girl.
Yeah.
You know?
And then I was looking at that over too, but I saw, wasn't it like over -300 or something?
Yeah, dude, it was like 330. Like
that was just minus, like, I can't touch that.
I threw it in with that the Manon Perrault ones like -225. So I threw it in with that, and it got little under not even money. Like I put 170 to win 150. So but I think it pays out, and you know what I mean. As long as it pays.
I mean, cash and tickets. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter how much you're winning.
Exactly.
Yep.
Main event time.
Let's go. We have Blaydes versus Daukaus here. Let's see. We'll get to. Let's see. About better as a parlay here. Let's see what we got. Santa. Okay. Slava Claus, Hosa, and Matt. I'm like, who's Santa?
I like that.
Well, yeah, that's a good one. It's good value because for Slava Claus. That'll add a lot.
What's he mean? Is et cetera, just like the big favorites extra on there? Like,
oh, yeah.
I like Magny Rosa with Slava Claus. Man, that Slava Claus, I think he's gonna win. It's just I still need to see some more out of him. You know, like not saying like I haven't like he's not good at what I've seen, but I just need to check out that cardio and all that before I can put too much. But I do like him to win. The dude looks really good. Yeah. So I have him with Bruno and Nicolau. Ooh, ain't no way, boy. Nicolau ain't winning that one. Ain't no way.
Yeah, I like Dvorak, but it's gonna be a good fight. Just Bruno and Saldana.
That's so hard to cap and pick because it's just like
I think like you said you had the over.
Yeah, I took the over. Yeah,
that's the way to go because I think in the Altamirano,
that's juiced up though too. The over on that it was at -225 too. They got it juiced up, but yeah, that's that four. Here's the little 4-fight over under parlay I put in because I forgot we already went over these. So I had Souza over 2.5 rounds.
Okay.
Matt Brown by Barbarena over 2.5 or under 2.5 rounds. I have the Kisriev Tululin under 1.5 rounds, and then Dvorak over 2.5 rounds. So 2 overs and 2 unders. But like the Kisriev under 1.5, I really like that one too. So.
Yeah, that's a good parlay. What's that one pay out? What do you know the odds?
I put $45 and it pays out 185 or 187. So it was little over 4 to 1.
Nice. So. That's a little Hail Mary parlay there.
Yeah, I wanted to. Yeah, this is like my little thing I could do so I could have bets on most of the fights at the UFC we go to.
Yeah, I think I have like 9 bets now. It might be 10. Who knows?
10, maybe 20, maybe
20. Who knows? I still got tomorrow. We're leaving
because I can quit though. I can quit whenever I want.
I just gotta I have to make my bets in before. I know. I just said that right. Yeah. I have to get my bets in before I cross that border. So
it's like going to a whole nother country, man.
I know, right? All right, so Blaydes and Daukaus. Who do you got here?
Man, I got Blaydes. Blaydes is gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be too big. Actually, I think Blaydes will have better striking than Daukaus. Daukaus has fast hands and stuff. Yeah, but if you watch Blaydes, Blaydes has really good striking. Like he was beating up Lewis with his striking. He knocked out Dos Anjos with his striking. I mean, he had to stand with Rosenstruck for a while with his striking, and everybody but Ngannou.
Yeah, even what's his name? I can't think of it now. Overeem. Yeah. Overeem,
he beat up Overeem too. Yeah, he beat up.
And then he got it to the ground and pound. But I mean, before that, he had really good powerful strikes too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was standing with. I mean, but yeah, beating him up a little bit. And he's got good movement, good feints. Like he's really like if I just watched him for the first time and didn't know he was a badass wrestler, and I just watched him strike, I'm like, damn, this dude's got good striking. I love everything about him. He's going to be a lot bigger. I mean, he's only 1 inch bigger with a 4-inch reach. But if Daukaus comes in like he did last time, like 237, like he did against Lewis, man, he's going to get ragdolled here. Like Blaydes is,
100%.
yeah, Blaydes is definitely going to be able to muscle him and stuff. The only thing I don't like about Blaydes is when he just puts his head down, like he did against Lewis. Like he does a weird shot where he'll just go from striking, and instead of changing levels, he really just like ducks in, try to grab a double, smash him up against cage, land the takedown. But he's got to watch that because Daukaus has really good uppercuts and really fast uppercuts and good power with both hands. So he's just got to watch that. But I think like I said, I don't think he's going to have to be taking desperation shots and this and that. I think he's going to be able to outstrike Daukaus and then work his way into the clinch and stuff and land big takedowns. And I think he's going to elbow him out. I'm going to give Daukaus till the 3rd round, but I think Blaydes could get him out of there even earlier than that. And Daukaus is coming off that bad KO loss against Lewis. It's only been a couple months.
It was like 2 months. 2 months. Yeah. And that was a bad KO.
That was a bad KO. So yeah, I got Curtis Blaydes. Like I said, I think he's going to get the 3rd round TKO with elbows, and he's finishing out my 3-fight parlay. I have Blaydes. This is the one I got in early, so I got Blaydes at -310. I got Kisriev at -330, and I got Perrault at -310. So it's Blaydes, Kisriev, and Perrault. I have 2 units to win 2.55 units. I got that at plus money on them 3, like good plus money too. So.
Yeah, I actually have that same bet. And when I saw
you tell me, huh?
No, when I saw you post it, I was like, oh shit, we have the same bet. I think you actually got like a little bit better odds than I did, but I think I had like plus, I can't remember, maybe plus 120.
Yeah.
You know what you got?
I think about plus 127 because I got 2 units to win almost 2.6, so almost 130, but about 127 or so. Okay. Great minds think alike, man.
Yeah, I mean.
Almost done, beauty. I'll be honest.
But I like Blaydes here too. I think he's going to be able to get Daukaus out of there, whether it's by submission or knockout or ground and pound, whatever you want to say. He's going to be the bigger fighter, like you said. I think he's going to be able to get him down very easily. Daukaus is quick, though. He's going to be the lighter fighter, so obviously he's going to be quicker. But I just don't think he has that knockout power. I mean, Blaydes has lost to the 2 strongest power punchers in the heavyweight division.
The world, basically.
Daukaus is not even close. Let's be honest.
No,
I'm not saying he can't knock out Blaydes at one point, but it's not going to be in one punch. There's no way.
It's not going to look like the Shamil fight. And actually, I was rewatching that the other day, and he was kind of getting touched up by Shamil until he dropped him in the 1st round. But I mean, he was kind of like getting his reads. But yeah. I'm with you, man. I swear I think Blaydes' striking is better than Daukaus. Like with kicks and all that.
Yeah, so. I could definitely see that actually. I didn't think about that until you just said it, but yeah. I have like 3 bets on Blaydes. I know I have Blaydes inside the distance. I have Blaydes in like two parlays, and I just think like Blaydes, Perrault, and Kisriev or Kisriev, however you want to say it.
Yeah,
like, those are the 3 parlay locks to just key in on your parlays this week.
Put anchor them, and then
anchor it. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I know Kisriev right now isn't great. I think it's at -1 or a -850. So maybe
he adds no value.
Maybe leave him off now. But,
take that under on that,
or like do Kisriev inside the distance. I think it might be like -250, -270.
Now that's perfect. That's a good bet right there because there's no way that dude's going there. That dude
in his loss is decision.
No,
there's no way.
No, I think Kisriev is special. And that dude's on short notice, so he's going to gas out. He's like 2 weeks short notice, and he's not good to begin with. You know what I mean? So it's like, what's he say? I like Blaydes, and that Blaydes, and that's only minus. No, that's if you're gonna bet Blaydes, you might as well do it because he's gonna finish Daukaus. I seen Daukaus gas out after grappling in the regional scene. Now he's in a lot better shape. He used to be more flabbier, but I seen him gas out pretty bad by the 2nd round, having to grapple in the regional scene. So, man.
And also too, this is a 5-round fight.
Yeah, I don't think Daukaus thought because I mean. No, and this is kind of short notice because, I mean, it was supposed to be Blachowicz and Arachik, and then it got switched to this like 2 months ago. So, I mean, they had 2 months, but, yeah, man, I think Daukaus was just waking up when he signed these papers because this ain't a good fight for him. He tried to enter the top 5 and fought Derek Lewis and got, destroyed. And I think he needed to go back and fight somebody else, man. Go fight. Don't come right back into Curtis Blaydes because now you might be 12-5.
2 months after that bad KO.
And you might take another bad beating here, and it's going to lose a lot of your stock. You should have waited and came back, like fought Jake Collier or something. You know, somebody else on the rise,
or,
like
Parker Porter.
he already knocked him out. He knocked him out. Yeah, it was just, but
I was thinking of somebody even that looked good.
But even that again, because Parker Porter's on a winning streak now, so something like that, someone
that's kind of like on the rise. So
yeah, but not Blaydes, who has already risen, is at the top 5, of the yeah. You know, I mean, if it wasn't for Ngannou, and then that stupid punch by Lewis, I mean, he would be a champion. Like probably he's got the best wrestling in the heavyweight division in a long time, besides maybe Stipe. But he's got a better college like record, like wrestling. But yeah, man, I think it's Blaydes. Stay safe in that first and second round. Don't be too stupid. And watch them uppercuts, and then after that, it's what do you say?
He said just waking up. It's
like I feel like it's way too early. So
yeah, it's kind of like the Tuivasa Lewis fight. I mean, Tuivasa said he was drunk when he said it. And then he's like, "Oh, maybe I regret this," but I mean, it ended up working out for him.
Worked out, but it almost didn't. When he was trying to get up off the cage and he was eating them right hands, he's like, "I wish I would have accepted that," but he made it through.
Dicey.
Yeah, BCS Express right there. Yeah, Kamza Vogue. Yeah, that's a good part because them are locks right there, in my opinion. I mean.
Yeah, we were talking about, me and you have the parlays of Jan, Chimaev, and Volkanovski.
I think you got to. All three of them guys are special fighters, like the best. So
yeah, I was gonna say, if anyone's looking for a parlay to lay down right now before the line gets even crazier, do that right now. Jan, Chimaev, Volkanovski. Try to get it like as close to plus money as possible.
Right. Yeah,
I think it's gonna happen.
Call it basically the champ parlay, because Kamzat's he's gonna be a champ at 170. So that dude's huge, dude.
He's amazing everywhere.
Yeah.
And and it's funny because like he's like having fun out there, and you're just like, man, everyone's super serious when they fight, but he's just like, nah, this is fun.
Yeah, because he knows he's just a crazy he's a crazy dude, and he's got all the skill and talent. He's got striking too, which is wild. I think he's gonna light Gilbert Burns up on the feet, dude. Gilbert Burns don't take shots very well.
Yeah, you saw Usman light him up.
Yeah,
so, I think Chimaev has better striking than Usman.
Yeah, he's got power. If you see that uppercut, the one Russian dude he knocked out with the uppercut, that dude's really good too. And he knocked him out cold with that. And you seen what he did to Mearshart and all that. They say he's already to minus 525.
See, I got him at minus 425 or low fours. I think
that's what I got him at too. I bet him like
a good thing to do if people want to do parlays, like look ahead into the next week whenever they come out, and know the fighters that that think it's going to win, and parlay them right away.
Beat that line. You got to beat that line movement.
Especially like kind of heavy favorites, they will go up. Like if they're minus 300, guarantee they're going to be in the 400 or 500s by fight week. So it's just a little thing.
Oh shoot, man! It said that there was a lock on the messages, so I haven't been able to see none. But then I just hit this other one, and
did it work?
Or wait, I could see them now. So yeah, man. Next time we do one, I'll be able to actually look at them too. I didn't think I could. I remember last time we couldn't. You got a lot of comments, man. Page is blowing up. That's nice, bro.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody that came out tonight, man.
For sure. Do you have any more any nuggets before we got to go? Because we got to get ready for. I think you got to go to work. I got to pack and do all this good stuff. So before you guys get off, just make sure you check out Blood Money's YouTube page. Make sure you subscribe. He does great work. So definitely worth a subscribe. So. Don't be shy. Man. Like hit it. Hit this like button on this one too as well. It's free. Free subs. Come on. Who doesn't want a free sub?
Dude, that's what I do to my buddies at work. Like my buddy Snacks, because I put in bets for him. Like, and he wins bets, right? Like even when we went out to Reno, he won a bunch of parlays. I'm like, hey man, go comment on my thing. Because he'll watch and stuff, because he'll watch them and go put in his own bets too, and then be like, I won this money. I'm like, go comment on it. And he's like, oh, I will. And then he doesn't. So my buddies at work, I'll be like, man, I was like, so last night he actually did. And I'm like, dang, so how much they charge you? He was like, what? I was like, how much they charge you for hitting that like button? And then you actually commented. He was like, they didn't charge me. I'm like, oh, it's free. I'm like, dang, okay. I thought you wasn't doing it before because they charged you money or something. But
yeah, I know. So yeah, like I said, go to Blood Money's channel, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button on this one. We're gonna do more of these each week if we can, if it works out with our schedules. Hope everybody Oh, he left. Oh, he's back.
No, I'm here.
But,
I hit something though, and I don't want to hit it again because now I only see messages, and I think if I hit this back button, it's gonna cut me off. So I'll just listen to you.
I could see you, but Josh said Kazmat, Jan Volkanovski, and Blaydes is plus 114. That's a good parlay.
Great parlay.
But yeah, it was great show, man. I'll let you go because I know you have to get going. Probably it's about that time. So
yeah.
All right, Al. We'll keep in touch for Saturday, and hope everybody has fun with the fights. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be great.
Yes,
I'm excited. So thanks for coming out. Like I said, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Take care, and we'll see you next time.